with Dr. Harikrishnan from Imperial College. So we wanted to understand how's the experience been at the Ghana Center.
Yeah, see, today is the most relevant thing what we are doing now, because in India we keep talking about various forms. We have closely 750 universities altogether, private, deemed, state, and central, and closely 40,000 colleges in India. And but the gross enrollment ratio in higher education is not increasing. So the entire the focus in higher education today is about the enrollments and making sustainable of the colleges, because we keep reading a lot of colleges are getting closed down in different areas, especially engineering and management. So this should not happen actually. So, but when you look at the next future, the next 5 years growth, we call as Vision 2020. We have a 2.2 trillion economy, the Indian economy, and the forecast says most of these McKinsey and all what they say is we are going to touch around 5 trillion by next 5 years. If we are going to touch the 5 trillion, then every year we will be increasing the employability, that is the new jobs, closely around 1.5 to 2 crore new jobs. So if new jobs require that money, then we have to again skill our people and develop our human resource potential. And luckily, unlike any country in this world, India got one advantage that is called demographic dividend, where we have 58% to 60% of our 1.2 billion population is below 30 years. And this number actually gives a lot of kind of optimism to Indian higher education sector. Because if you look at these numbers, the big numbers which are going to enroll, and also in the next 4 or 5 years, India is going to be a largest workforce in the world. We will be having a closely 75 crore people working population in different fields. So the new initiatives like Skill India, Make in India, Digital India, these are all going to help us to develop and reach to these goals. But only the implementation part, like Karnataka is the first state where they are very proactive and they are ready to implement so many things. And this is the one state which is a hub for the IT industry. And a lot of innovations, a lot of R&D labs, a lot of startups today. Today across Bangalore, if you see, you open any newspaper in Bangalore, you get a news of only startups, because that is what driving now in Bangalore. And these college students who are just coming out of engineering and management, they have a lot of great ideas. And if only these ideas can be implemented in a proper way and execute in a proper way, I think Indian higher education sector will have a great future in the coming years with the support of people. I think digital media is doing a wonderful job of organizing and connecting the people across different sectors, whether it is a primary education or higher education or technology people and all. It's a good initiative. I keep following your mails as well as your online news reports as well as your magazine also. So we keep getting. So it's a good. Only thing is now in these magazines, when we look at the universities like Harvard, Kellogg's, Wharton or Stanford, what best practices we can bring to India, that gives a lot of challenge. And our initiative just a week back, the MHRD minister, Smriti Irani, given us a suggestion, why not we work on promoting India as an education hub. Because we keep reading in all textbooks that Nalanda, Takshashila, all these universities, 30 countries, 35 country people used to come and study here when there was no flights, when there was no road transportation, when there was nothing. People used to walk for 5 months, 6 months, and they reach India and they study here and they go back. So India is an education hub known from several thousands of years. But the ministry is very keen on developing that as an advantage, and we launched a new program called Study in India. So now we will not promote any institution. We will promote India as a destination for study, not to US people, not to European people, especially the SAARC countries, where they don't have much facilities like what we have today. So only thing is now, when you look at the global rankings, we are not featuring in these global rankings. But definitely there is a drawback in that. But this drawback, I think, after some few years, will come out of that. because the kind of innovations now happening in each university, each colleges, especially if you might have seen a couple of news report in the latest last 2-3 months, especially the startups. There is one college students, they developed a hybrid car in Bangalore. So the first hybrid car which is going to be in market, there is an article in Forbes, the latest article. There was an article about the students, 4 students, engineering students. They grouped and they started this project, and it is going to be a very dream project. And all the BMW and Mercedes Benz, they offered a huge money for them to give that technology, but they are not ready to. They want to develop their own, and they want to get a funding from the people. So these are all new ideas, and today if you look at even the US economy, the 14% of US economy is contributed by Indians who are going there and working in different companies. And if you look at the top 100 companies of the global, the Fortune 500 companies, out of 100 companies, top 100 companies, 20-25 people are Indians who are heading, starting from Satya Nadella to Sundar Pichai to, you name Pepsi to all these. So this is all the Indian roots, and we have a strong foundation. Only thing is we have to build the floors, but the foundation is very strong in India. Each Indian student fundamentals are strong. So now how we build the floors, like Burj Khalifa, we always give an example of Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building of the world. So we can build that tallest building slowly, and we are not in a hurry. So we will reach, I think, whatever our dreams are there in a shorter duration.
Thank you
Yes.
so much,
Thank
sir,
you.
for your
Thank you.
time.